Look at that mess. Pierogies, bacon, onions, leftovers from dinner last night. I'm going to try to turn it into soup. Let's experiment. I'll hopefully be able to eat. Happy January 2026. Happy New Year. And happy Cast Iron Wednesday. I saw a video yesterday by Alton Brown, and he said you could probably turn anything into soup. So we're going to test that today with our leftover pierogies, because the theme of the month for Cast Iron Wednesday this month, January 26th, is soups, stews, and chilies. So we're going to try to do this. Alton says you need liquid, flavorful liquid, you need your chunkies, you need some aromatics, you need a garnish. I can't remember what else, but anyways, I think we can do it. Let's try it. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to just break this up a little bit. It's been in the fridge overnight, and you can see it's pretty hard, and I'm going to need two hands to do this. But we're going to break it up a little bit, loosen it from the pan, and then we're going to work on the soup part. Alright, there we go. Got it all loosened up in there. Some of the pierogies are still intact, and some of them have kind of fallen apart a little bit, but that's okay. Can we soup it? So that's bacon, onions, and pierogies. The one thing I felt that was missing yesterday was more onion. We also served it with cheese and sour cream, so we're going to work those into our soup as well. I'm going to go chop some onion and throw those in there, and then we'll get the liquid in the pot. Alright, I'm going to chop up some more onion. I'm just going to leave it in like little strips. The pierogies are potatoes with bacon. That's what the filling is. And you don't really need much more than that to be delicious. But more onion is always welcome, especially right now, because I have a cold. In with the extra onion. That might not be enough. I might need another one, but we're going to leave it at that for now. Alright, liquid. I'm going in with low sodium chicken broth. There we go. Yum. A little bit of a stir, and then we're going to put the heat on. And we're going to let this simmer, get those onions nice and soft. I cooked the other onions with the bacon, and then I added the boiled pierogies on top of that. So there's already good onion flavor in there, but I love onion. When I have a cold, my dad always said that onions are good for colds. There we go, turning on the heat. Okay, the heat's on. What I'm hoping is that we're either going to end up with that all falling apart and turning into like a creamy potato soup, or we're going to end up with chunky soup with like dumplings in it. I don't really know. I've never done this before. It's an experiment. Let's see how it goes. I'm going to put the lid on. Come back and check it later. One more thing. I'm sick. I need garlic. I'm going to throw in a few cloves. 3, I think. I want to get rid of this cold really quickly. I can't breathe through my nose. My throat hurts. Soup is what the doctor would order if I went to the doctor. Alright. There we go. Just need to take your clove of garlic, cut off the end, and then smash it with the side of your blade, and then all that paper will just come right off. And it kind of falls apart, so you don't really need to chop it very much, depending on what you're doing, of course. I don't care how mine looks, obviously. Okay, let's get a little rough chop here. There we go. Let's go put that in the pot. Alright, in with the garlic. My hands are going to smell like garlic, but that's okay. There we go. Get a little stir. Get mixed in there. Back on with the lid. And hopefully it'll be able to simmer soon. Alright, it's coming up to the heat. I just want to let this simmer and thicken. It smells amazing already. There's no way it's not going to taste good. It might not look good, but there's no way it's not going to taste good. All right, it's bubbling. I've added some black pepper, and I have a cold, so I'm going to add some sloppy mama too. There we go, maybe a little more. There we go. Seasoning, aromatics. My bacon was going to be my crunchy part, but it's got a little soggy, but that's okay. It smells amazing. So I'm sitting in my living room as the soup simmers, just doing some reading, and it smells so good in my house. I cannot wait to eat. Okay, it smells amazing. I think it's ready. Oh yeah. Oop, too steamy. Let's get a little extra broth. There we go. There we go. Pierogi soup. Gonna add a few more things. Just a couple more things. Make it tastier. Sour cream. Cheese. With my little mini grater. This is Monterey Jack. Got a little bit of heat to it. Some peppers in there. Alright, and I think one more thing. Green onion. That's going to be my crispy bit. Kitchen shears. Very, very underrated piece of kitchen equipment. I have a hard time keeping track of mine because my kids keep stealing it for crafts and stuff. Alright, there we go. I think it's time to eat. There we go. Leftover pierogi soup. Bacon, onions, green onions, Monterey Jack, cheese, sour cream, made originally with frozen pierogies. Time to dig in. Time for a taste test. Mixed up. Oh yeah, cheese is nice and melty. All right. Sure, be able to see this without me dripping and making a big mess. There we go. All right. Cheers, my friends. Happy Cast Iron Wednesday and happy 2026. That's all the goodness of pierogies in a bowl. Cheers, my friends. The extra garlic, the green onion, the sour cream, and the cheese, combined with that bacon and onions and the potato-y goodness. Oh yeah, that is so good. Do recommend. This was super, super easy for a lazy, sick day. Doesn't look like much, but it's delicious.